Hello friends, welcome to Spicy Cat Colors. My name is Kathy, and I have a stack of books that I should have hauled at the beginning of December, but I never got around to it because my filming time and my coloring time was severely limited. And they are all Christmas/winter books that are new to me. And I will admit, because you are going to see several haul videos popping up, I did a bit of spending. A lot. About half of it, though, was like gift cards or gift cards I'd earned from filling out surveys, that type of thing. And some was just because I knew my husband doesn't like to celebrate Christmas and I wanted to buy myself stuff, so I did. So these are all holiday books. A lot of them haven't been colored in, so I am planning to continue Christmas coloring in January because I have not had my fill. So let's just start. First one, I usually do this as a flip through and I didn't again get a chance to. This is the Mystery Colors magazine. This was the Christmas version. I honestly don't think I'm still subscribed to it, but it keeps showing up in my mail, so I don't think I paid for it. I think they just haven't updated their system. So this is just what it says, color by number, all Christmas themed. Your palette is a standard palette. I actually like when it's like the Christmas book. The reason I thought I canceled my subscription is because they pretty much just have been doing a lot of nature type, which were kind of repetitive. And then the pages, really, there's not a lot of variation in color, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's why I chose not to, and I could always usually pick it up if I could find it at a newsstand. So I am going to show the answer key, because these do come with answer keys. And I do have the there was an Amazon compilation of the previous two Christmas issues that don't have all of the pictures that came in the magazine, but they have quite a bit, and I do have that, which is available on Amazon. A couple of these mystery colors have been released as books on Amazon, so just keep that in mind. And I did not have time to compare if there are any duplicates or if these are all new pictures for 2022. There are usually similar, though. I mean, especially winter, you're going to get a stocking page and a wreath and a snowman and some fruitcake. So it might not be exactly the same, but your your subject may be similar. So that was this one. Next, I have here a stone mosaic, stone mandalas. This is the Christmas edition. I did do some coloring in this one, and it was from Belba Family. I actually colored those in November, and I absolutely love the stone mosaic books. And Zoe, hi, long time no chat, is popping up here to, I guess, get some attention. We're going to try and work around her while she lets us, so I apologize. My voice may come in and out because now I'm reaching. Okay, here we have the color art books, color by number. This is one of the Eclipse books. A.J. Quinnell, A Very Merry Christmas. These have been like this publisher and artist. Oh, she might want to be held, so we'll see. She's attempting to climb up on me, which other women that have the understanding of the boob shelf, that's where she is sitting right now. So I'm going to try and just hold her with one hand and keep showing. So I have several of the, well, not several. I got a Christmas one last year that was gifted to me as a friend from a friend. And then this is my first one where it is not the dots that you're coloring. This is more your traditional shaped color by number, but it kind of is that stained glass type, which I very much like, and I have not colored in it, so I will certainly try. And I purchased the premium paper. I wanted to try it. It still comes with the matte cover, but since I like to use like permanent markers or water-based, I didn't really see the need to spend the extra for the premium paper. But after I do some pages on the non-premium, maybe I will change my tune about that. So next is another one. This was released last year, but at that time I didn't think I liked ceramic tiles, and now I know I love them. So I picked up the Christmas ceramic tiles, color by number, Prachi Dewan Sachdeva. Again, have not colored in it, but I will. So I'm doing this pile of books I'm planning to take with me to color next week. I'm on a retreat, which is, who knows when this will publish, but okay. Then this is a series I purchased. This is from Sachin Sachdeva. It is Mystery Circles Happy Christmas. I did purchase the Halloween version, was my first one, and I really enjoyed it. So there is an Easter one that was released in 2022 I have not purchased yet, that I will be at some point, and I'm interested to see what else he comes out with. So this is very much, to me, a mix of the stone mosaic and then the circulism, which is what the other Eclipse one, that was the other line, the circulism, and then these are the color art books. So it is circles, color by number, and you end up with an image. This one will be Christmassy. So it's not the same as either one. They just are kind of in the same genre of how the pages are done. So there, I got that one. This is slowly, I've been filling in my Camellia Angel Cova collection where I have missing ones. I have all of the miniature series. So now I'm almost have all of the mandala series. So I did not have the Christmas mandalas. This is an older book of hers. Does it have, it's got 25. I was trying to see if it's got 2018 was the release. So I have said before how much, if you are on the fence or new to coloring and you are overwhelmed by the choices that Camellia Angel Cova has, I recommend one of these seasonal mandala books because they are a little bit of both of her styles. So you have on a lot of them, there is, say, an image in the center, and then you have your mandala elements around the outside where they repeat. So it's not just there's a whole book of snowflakes, which I have and I love. So this is more where it's just the patterny, but you do get an image as well. So I think they are a nice place to start with and see what you like better, because she has beautiful mandala books. She has beautiful miniature character style books, and this is a great place, and they're all reasonably priced, but it's a good tester to see what you prefer. Next up, I have The Cutest Elves from Rachel Mintz Publishing. This was sent to me for review, and I will try and link in. I do have a video showing you a review, a full flip of the book, and a speed coloring of a page. And I have colored 3 pages in here. I love that one. And I'll just show you since we're here. This is the one I speed colored on the video. And then I also did this page. So it's a newer style. It was definitely new to me, and I enjoyed it. And yeah. Next. Color Questopia has many fun winter holiday type Christmas books. This is the first Christmas specific book that I have purchased. Not all of their styles appeal to me, and but this one I thought was adorable. So it's Kawaii Christmas. It's color by number. I like the black background. They're Christmas Joy from this year, and they have a winter patterns. I actually like both of those as well, but I thought, nope, just buy one, because you have how many books you haven't colored in. So I got the Kawaii Christmas. Then Coloring Book Cafe. I don't have many of their books, but this was a new release in this season. Cute Christmas Volume 2. And I just thought they were so adorable. I loved that the pages are framed in. There's a very light pre-shading grayscale, which is always helpful. And yeah, what can I say? I had to buy it. And their books have, like at the front, you can see right now, they have kind of miniatures, which are meant for people either love or hate these. And I'm neutral. In theory, my plan is I would color them. They're meant to, like, if you want to do color testing, or just to color them. But I would like to, which we don't know if it'll happen. Sorry, had to give Zoe a kiss. She was putting her head under my chin, which is normally sign for kiss me. I envision myself coloring these and then removing them and cutting them out and putting them on cards and making greeting cards out of them. Will I ever do that? I don't know, but that's my intention. Also, I picked up this big boy, 100 Christmas Coloring Book Cafe. This is 4 books in one. So here's my little tip. If you do not have Coloring Book Cafe books and you are interested, check out. So if you find one of their like smaller single edition books, look to see if they have a compilation. So this book is 100 Christmas pages, but it is actually 4 of their regular size books in one. And I know they have like a seasonal coloring books where there's like, I don't know if it's scenes or something, but they have the compilation, and the compilation books are $9.99, and these are like $5 or $6.99 each. So that's why I thought, well, hey, I'm going to get this one. And I just got 4 books, which those individual books, some may no longer be available for print, or some still are, but heck, I'll save the money. So this book, I did write it down, has Cozy Christmas, Cute Christmas, which would be volume 1, Christmas decorations, and Christmas vibes in it. So it has all of those complete books in one big book. And I do know they have others. There's like an animal one, and I know the seasonal. So price-wise, you're much better off to get the larger book, even if, say, one of the books was just not your thing. But that's my little tip that you maybe didn't know of. Next up, I got some Joshua Dunbar. This one, Christmas Cuties. I saw a lot of people use this as like an advent coloring book in December, which was very cool. I did not do that. I did do 1 page though, and I showed this. This was in November. I just did 1 quickie, and I have not gotten anything else colored in it. So maybe we can color some of that in January. And another Joshua Dunbar. So this is actually published by Jade Summer. This was artwork is by Josh Dunbar, and it does say that on the back. If you are familiar with his style, you would recognize it. This past year, he has branched out in his own and is just publishing under his name. And I have mentioned before, I absolutely love his Easy coloring book series more than his other. I guess I don't know that they have. He's got like some scenes, a country scenes and spring scenes or something. But I personally prefer the Easy because I like quick coloring. I don't always have a lot of time to dedicate to, and I like to be able to sit down and color and be done. I don't necessarily want to have to come back to finish a page. So, and these images are adorable. Adorable. So, I was trying to think if there's any, this since it was with under Jade Summer, I don't know if there were bonuses. So it does have Country Summer. I think that's it. Is there Spring? I can't remember. Country Spring, is that it? And Country Summer? I think those are also Joshua. Country Autumn. And here's the Easy Coloring, which is again Joshua Dunbar. So I just like the Easy series. So that was that one. And then I was just going through my wish list and picking out Christmas winter books that have been on there for over a year. And I'm like, you know what? I'm buying them. Because again, I was buying my own Christmas presents. So this is Santa's Cats. And it is a Blue Cat production by Jason Hamilton. And it has on the back, I didn't realize this, it has like half-page versions of the images. I'm pretty sure it's the same images. So you could do them as color testers, or what, like I had just said, color them, and I could also put those on like a greeting card. And then, so you kind of get duplicates, but a different way of doing duplicates, which I'm okay. So there you go. It says print is slightly larger than 4x6. So you could cut them and frame them. Oh, is the intention. And otherwise, it is the full pages of Santa or just cats. Santa's not in every page. Oh my gosh, this page is hilarious. It reminds me of like Elf on the Shelf. But they got the cat. I don't know if the cat got stuck. Oh, that's funny. He definitely wrecked an ornament though. So anyway, this, like I said, has been on my wish list and I just bought it. I do love, again, a nice framed in, plenty of space. So Santa's cats. Next, I have Christmas Time. This is by Elena Lazareva. Totally sorry. I know I butchered that. This is a Christmas coloring book. And it does have 7. So there's 20 pages. There are duplicates. And then it says there are also 7 bonus pages from other books by the artist. So I'm just going to flip from back to front because it's easiest with a cat in my other hand. So I do like this grayscale. I like it and I'm not sure, but I'm feeling more confident. I think a year ago I would not have even touched this because as a marker person, I know I'm like a record on repeat or on stuck in the groove. There are probably those of you that don't even know what that means. Like when you were listening to your record, actual record, and it had like a skip or would get stuck and like keep repeating. Okay, I am just letting you know how old I am. Anyway, because I like to use alcohol marker and there are no defined black like border lines on these, I would be normally nervous, but I'm kind of learning how to do them. And I think they're so beautiful. And you have to just have the faith is what I've learned. When you start coloring this style of grayscale, just believe in the process and yourself. And in the end, it actually comes out looking really nice. So might be hot mess with some bleeding in between, but it is, once the page is colored, it's absolutely lovely. So that was the second page, which it says is a darker grayscale. And then these would be the bonus pages. And it does list what other books they come from. So that's very nice. And then I want to see. So it says the bonus. And then here's the first page, which to me, they look about the same level of grayscale. I'm curious if it says lighter. It doesn't, but light grayscale and darker grayscale. So there you go. That is a new fun book. Here's one I don't think I have, and I have admired Sherry Baldy, again, since I started getting into coloring and watching the YouTubers. And I have several on my wish list and have never bought any of them. So this is 25 images. You do have duplicates. And this is the Sherry Baldy, My Besties, Winter Coffee Monsters. And I'm assuming is Rosa Delaspina and Patty Ashley the actual artists, and Sherry Baldy, I'm assuming, is a publisher. I did not know that. I don't think that's the characters' names. Okay, if I could open this. Again, Zoe, you're not making this easy, but it's okay. Oh no, Sherry Baldy is the person. So maybe those are her characters, Rosa and Patty. It says Sherry Baldy is known for her big-eyed art. Okay, well, that answered my question. And yeah, these are just cute. All winter, holding a coffee cup and framed in. Makes me happy. It's a little bit thin line work, but I definitely, I've had to color thinner, so I think they will be adorable. And it's just nice that they're little monsters, so you can do fun, fantastical colors, all just very fun. So I got my first Sherry Baldy Winter Comfy Monsters. Here is another artist that I have been admiring and did not own any of the books. So I have seen mostly my friend Debbie, Miss Sweet's Crafting Therapy, has colored in these books. Ty Sun is the artist, I believe. So there are 24 pages, and these are also grayscale, and supposedly have, yep, there they are. So they have the page number and the name of the page, which is interesting, and they have really small kind of miniatures on the back here. So those are, they do say in the front that is for color testing, and then you have your actual pages. So again, I so enjoy this kind of medium grayscale. I don't know how else to call it. And they're just so adorable. So I was very excited to get a book. And there are others, so I am going to hold off buying those until I get some colored in here to make sure I enjoy it. But I know I will. We're getting there. Four more holiday winter books to show you. Christmas Critters. This is my first book from the Coloring Hive. I think this came out last year. I know have seen it on channels, but not recently. 2020 is what it says the copyright is. So they have some information, and it does have the two sets. I do appreciate when they have it marked in between the two sets. So I'm just doing the standard little flip. These are adorable animals. These are line art. I absolutely love the thickness. These will color up nicely with marker. The pages are all framed in, and so flipping cute. Yeah, like I said, it's been on my wish list, and I was shopping, so there you go. The Coloring Hive Christmas Critters. I had to get Winter Chibis by Alexandra Franzese. This was one of her new release. I do have her other chibi books and love them. Haven't colored in it. And she is similar with Joshua Dunbar. They actually are friends in real life and work together with her slightly grayscale. So adorable. This one, like I said, has been out there a lot. And I enjoy that. Here's one. So when you purchase on Amazon, sometimes they have like buy from other sellers. And a lot of times it's like Amazon, and I think it's the returns. So I took a risk. There is a whole big line of this book. Or this series, Kawaii. And I'm trying to see if it says who is the artists. Or not. I should have written it down. Alan Austin. So I think I have all of them on my wish list. And I thought, oh, this was a lot. It was like $1 or so cheaper. And I'm like, it says it's like new or something or slightly used. So I think what it is it got ran over by a forklift in the warehouse. You can see there's actually like streak marks, like where some tire or something, or it got stuck in machinery. But the actual pages of the first couple have a little bit of damage, but seriously nothing. The images, the pages themselves are fine. So I saved a little money, and it was my first book from Alan Austin, which I'm always excited just to buy one to try it. The mouths are so funny on these cats. But I need to try and get something colored in here in January. So there you go. Sometimes it's perfectly fine to get the slightly damaged, but so I'm guessing it was a return or it was damaged in the warehouse, but it's worth it to me. And the last book to show you, I have seen this on a few channels. This is by Linka Filinenko, and it is Fall and Christmas Coloring Book, Magical Season, semi-grayscale. And again, just do a quick little flippy. Very, again, cute, adorable. Definitely has more detail, but because of the shading already there, I think once it's colored, it's just going to make it look so cool. Oh, that's a cute one. Well, they're all cute. They're all cute. So there you go, my friends. This is the last of my books. So these are all the books I have purchased. We're going to put this one here because it's a matte cover and it still just cracks me up. That I did not, what did I get? 3 of them I actually had colored in, maybe. So those were all my new books that I had purchased to color during the Christmas season. And life, let's just say it's life, but I'm still very happy to have them in my collection. And I am a colorist. I will color, I don't just color seasonally. I tend to be a seasonal colorist, and that's when I really pull things out and like dive into a season, but I will still color all year long. And especially with Christmas, I love that we'll do Christmas in July. So for sure I'll get some Christmas coloring done in the summer. And like I said, I will continue to color these now in January just to try and give them some love. And I have like a whole big crate of Christmas books, other books that I've already had in my collection that did not get colored in either. So I definitely need to fix that. So thank you, my friends, for stopping by. I hope you are doing well. I hope you got everything off of your Christmas wish list if you celebrate, or just off your wish list in general. And sometimes it's okay to just go through your Amazon wish list, pick a topic. Like I searched everything Christmas and everything winter. And I don't know if I bought them all, but I bought the ones that have been on my list for a very long time and said, you know what? I still want them. I'm going to gift them to myself. And that's what I did. So you can do that too. It's perfectly okay, because we all deserve a little love, a little self-love, a little self-care. And sometimes shopping is it. And if a coloring book lifts my spirits and makes me feel better and not so alone and not so stressed, I'm going to buy it. It's like there's so many worse things I could be spending my money on. So, and I am a person that I always think of my friend Milan, which if you have not ever seen Hoyt coloring, you need to go check him out. He's amazing. His collection is immense, and he always has the best hauls. And in his videos, he does say how he can see himself coloring every book, and he is, you know, purchasing and collecting because he will eventually color in them. And I feel the same way. Every book I purchase, for the most part, I would say the majority of those pages I can see myself coloring. So, and if I have books, I actually just did a huge de-stash. Well, huge, but I went through all of my books and I pulled out those that I knew, because when I started, I kind of went overboard and it was like, oh, if it's a good deal, and I bought it, and I didn't really know my style yet. So I caution people, when you start out, really kind of do some research and maybe just pick 1 or 2 of books. So I thinned those out, and they've all been passed on and or adopted into loving homes. Nothing was thrown away. Oh, don't mind Zoe. She's officially done with me now. She's my old girl. And I pulled out those, and there were even some that had a page or 2 colored in, and I just thought, no, I don't like these. I don't want to color these. It's just not for me, but I know there's people that it are for. So I gifted a bunch, and I have some that will be donated. They're donated to a I always say it's our DAC is what we call it, and there are adults that go there that just have some special needs and need assistance, and they spend the day there and they get to do fun stuff. And I like to supply them with craft supplies and coloring books. So anyway, as I said, you get whatever you want for you. If you can afford it, it's your money. Don't let anybody else tell you anything otherwise. You are you, and you are worthy, because you matter. I love you, friends, and I will talk to you again, hopefully soon.